Hello guys, so let's continue this same set of conditional statements that we were discussing, and in this video we will also learn about an alternative way to have this kind of a check, and that is where the switch statements are going to come in right now. So you are already familiar with this set of logic and what we are doing if you have referred the previous set of videos. So um, similar to the way what we are doing here, there's another approach what is called as a switch statement. So what we do in the case of switch statements is we don't need any of this, and let me get rid of this as well for now. So we have printed a menu to the user, and user will enter some value, and now depending on what the user has entered, we want to do different set of operations for the different options chosen by the user. So that's where we brought in the if else kind of a syntax, and we saw that working. But now sometimes what we might also want to have is the flexibility to do it in a slightly different way, and that's where you can have the switch statements coming in. So the way switch statements works is you need to provide something. Okay, so this will be the condition, and then you need to use the case keyword. So what this tells is that if this is 1, then do something. Okay, and that in our case would be that we want to print that we are performing addition. Okay, and also complete this, and then we need to break out of the switch statement. Otherwise we can also have if the case is 2, then we can have I think let's provide a better indentation for this so that you do not get confused. um, if this is the case, then we can have uh, this execute, but in the, if the user has chosen the option 2, then it is a subtraction. Okay, and then what we can also have is a default. So something like the else that we had in the previous use case, we can have something like a default. um, and let me indent these as well, and let's say this as an invalid option. Okay, I think that's all that we have. Let me execute first and let's see how it works. Okay, let's enter the one option, and there you go, performing addition. So it's still doing what it is supposed to do, what we expected it to do. And if we choose subtract, it says performing subtraction. So just to explain a bit more, so whatever option the user has entered, that will be evaluated over here. So that's how the switch works. So let's say the user has entered 2, so the 2 will go here. So if it is 2, then this set of statements will execute, and if it is 1, then this set of statements will execute. And if none of the case statements listed here satisfy, or option is not matching with any of those, then we can have a default block, and that will be executing. And always remember that you need to have this break as well. That what it means is that you'll come here, you'll check, and you enter into this particular case, and once that's done, you kind of break out from there. You just come out of this entire switch block. Okay, so this is another option that you can have when you are checking something based on some conditions or based on some scenarios. So that's all in this video. Let's meet in the next video.